Make sure I get rid of this. Also, hi people. Oh wow, it has been a minute since we've been here.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is where Sloth was introduced all that time ago. She was up there.
I don't remember this. Also, I'll send you guys what I'm listening to if you're interested.
I already sent my music.
Oh, okay.
Thank you! Let me actually, I want to see if this is the same thing that I'm listening to real quick.
Probably
because it's
not.
what Dimmy sent me.
No. But I haven't actually tried listening to that stuff real quick. Let me see how it sounds like.
I will look around this map because I don't think I was here when you did that scene with Sloth. I don't think I've been to this house.
Okay.
Come.
Yeah, this'll
we go
work.
up. Up, up, up and away! I know Innocence was here, and I believe Deceit was here.
Yeah, Deceit in his old body.
Yep. Ooh. Try as well. Yes, I was up here.
Yep, you were sitting on the rock.
Yep. Right here.
Yep.
Nice.
It's like it was yesterday.
Yeah, it's just been 4 years.
Yeah. Getting close to 5 at this point.
Good liquid.
Good liquid.
I'll be here.
Okay. Here, I'll start down a little bit this way. 10 seconds and cards up.
Yep.
Alrighty. Get my expressions up. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's up here. Honestly, he got really far in such a short amount of time. It's only been a day. Hey.
What, you're gonna lunge at me again?
I'm not here to fight. Just to talk.
Don't really believe you, but sure.
Can I?
Do as you see fit. Do it.
Don't know how you found this place. It's nice. Look, about yesterday. I wanted to apologize. I reacted not the best, admittedly, and
You don't say.
to be honest, I guess just I wasn't sure what to think when I actually saw you holding it. But it wasn't right for me to just lash out at you like that. But I wasn't angry at you or anything. I guess it's just more. I was concerned.
Sure didn't look like concern.
No, it didn't. The individual you took that orb from, you weren't around when I mentioned this to the others, but when I was face to face with them, I felt really unnerved, to be honest. And this situation has just gotten sporadically worse and worse over time, beyond anything I could have ever thought could happen. And it's bad enough we're all in trouble anyways because of what's going on. I'd hate to see anyone get hurt. That includes you
Well,
as
that's
well.
too fucking bad. Because guess what? We're going to get hurt. Yeah, the horned lady also unsettled me. They didn't feel right. But I didn't hear the conversation that you and the tree woman had with them. I definitely saw your expressions. And you all reacted pretty explosively when they gave over an orb to the other pointed ear girl guy.
It's a man. His name is Shoma. He's an elf.
That's a
Yeah.
okay.
Elves are.
Yeah.
Elves tend to be on the more effeminate side, based on what I'm understanding.
Unfortunate. But
the reason behind that was the circumstances of how he got the orb. He made a trade for it. But personally,
regardless, you all acted pretty explosively, so I went to see if they had any more, and I grabbed one. They had a couple on them.
mm-hmm.
I thought that you specifically would be happy about that, but then you started screaming at me.
When you said you were wanting to keep it, these orbs, they aren't just orbs, they are actual people, living beings that have been stolen from their home.
He's holding it.
And thankfully, when we bring them back up to the Astral Sea, they're able to come back out of that state, but the state, dependent on how long they've been in that state, it's not the most pleasant.
Retcon that. You don't know what happens when they are brought back up. You never seen them come out of the orb.
Oh, never mind.
Yep.
I don't know. We've only brought one back, but being in there like that isn't good for them. At least we know that.
If they're supposedly being stolen from the place you're returning them, is it a good idea to return them?
Which,
Your logic is flawed.
no, you have a point, which I have been thinking about, and it's actually what I told my friend because she was considering actually attacking the other person that got the other one, but I told her no. Despite the fact that we won't be able to get our hands on it, as long as it's out of Akula's hands, the Horn Lady, that's better than nothing. Because at least they're safe. Which is also why I was going to say, if you are wanting to, you can hold on to it.
I didn't need your permission. I was going to anyway.
I guess that's fair. I guess just... I don't know if she'll try and take it back or anything. I don't know if she's interested in that, but...
Well, she's not trying to take back this one. She'll probably try to take back the others.
yeah.
God, you're different. You know, you went back to the Empire twice now. And despite the fact that I know that you have a deep relationship with your parents, you haven't visited them once.
Why is it that when I went to go see them and I mentioned you, there was no care in their words?
Something happened a while ago, after October. I was inflicted by something. Something that was making me feel an immense amount of fear.
I don't see the correlation.
It was how that it was resolved is what happened. Someone that my boyfriend is close to, they were able to fix it, but they needed something to... They needed something from me to combat it. I didn't realize what would happen at the time, but he's gonna take out the pendant. She took something from this, some type of energy. And I can't really explain it, just after she did that, I know I should still care about them, and a part of me still does, but showing it just... I can't seem to find myself to feel that way. And I mean, it's upsetting, really, but
That can happen.
apparently there are a lot of things that can happen here that can really mess things up if you're not careful. My price to pay. I didn't realize what would happen, and, well, I didn't know that my parents are also suffering from it too.
Perhaps it's better that both of you are.
Are they well, at least?
Yes, they are.
That's
Last I checked in, because they're not so concerned about you anymore, they seem to be making new ventures.
They're moved on.
That's good.
That's it.
I'm happy as long as they're happy.
What a useless platitude that is. Really had to fucking invite that fat pig. Really?
I know she's not... You do understand it's because she's just ignorant, right? I don't think she means...
She's
any
more
harm.
than just ignorant.
Willful ignorance, dumbass. It doesn't matter if you show them facts in front of their fucking face. If they don't want to see it, they won't. I don't know how you're supposed to get all the other Zodiacs on the same page when we're never on the same page. It is quite literally ingrained into us to hate each other. Plus, they don't want to see what the fuck is happening around them. What's happening with Yulan, the slums, the poverty, the red light districts.
I did...
None of them want to see it.
I did bring...
And let me guess, none of them even knew about the fucking place.
No, not all of them.
Yeah, no wonder. How the fuck are we supposed to fix Yulan if they don't even know half of the place?
I asked myself the same question 3 years ago, you know. A lot. And like you, I didn't think they would ever really change. I didn't think anything would change. But then I came out here. And it's like you said, I've changed. I know how I used to be.
Arrogant little shit. Is capable of accepting the fact they're wrong, thinks they're tough shit, can fight anyone, will always win in any situation, never thinks they're wrong. Would you like me to continue?
I get the picture.
Yeah, fuck you.
And I mean, I did think that when I first arrived here, but I quickly found out the hard way.
Good, you've been humbled.
For the better, personally. With everything that's been going on, this isn't something that can be ignored. I mean, we quite literally feel it. Some worse than others. And it's not going to stop until it's fixed.
Yeah, I heard apparently it happened to you.
Seem fine.
Admittedly, it was brief, like a couple, like maybe 30 seconds. I felt like almost like a sharp pain through my chest, or, well, it was more in my chest, but it went through my whole... It felt like it went through my whole being, essentially. The only lingering feelings I still have are like... My ears and my tail felt sore and my eyes were a little blurry afterwards. It's since kind of gotten better, but...
What does it mean?
I don't know yet. But I'm going to find out.
Well, from what I've heard, Cock is losing his feathers, and Shaggy, he literally listed off every part of him that is not human. And so did you.
So is this like ripping the Zodiac from us, or?
Maybe.
Because if that's the case, some people are going to fucking die. How old is Shaggy?
He's in his early 70s.
Okay, so what happens if he's no longer a Zodiac? Would he just, boom, old man, or what about Dragon?
He's much older than all of us. I honestly don't know. This wasn't even something that I thought possible until now.
Yeah, well, no one else seems to be thinking of repercussions like I am. But who the fuck's gonna listen to me? I'm just a stupid fucking monkey.
You're not stupid.
Really? Because everyone thinks I am. Not that I can blame them.
At least antagonizing them gets them to fucking do something.
Hell, even working together for once. Like trying to tell me to shut up.
There are other ways to, get their attention besides being antagonistic.
Oh, you mean being a lovable little fucking pillow princess like a certain fucking bunny.
That's not what I mean.
Sorry, not Lihua.
For what it's worth, I do appreciate what you did. It was risky to yourself, but you still did it anyways.
Because someone has to do something.
No, you're right. I'm gonna talk to my group and we're gonna hopefully maybe try and track down this Akula individual, and I also need to inform them about the pillar stuff too. If they do exist, then it's likely going to be up there somewhere. Who knows?
First
maybe-
off, I think you need to figure out where the fuck the pillars are. I'm looking for the orbs. If I try hard enough, I could probably find the demon bitch as well. Won't be able to do much on that end, but I can at least find them. But stealing shit is my forte.
I mean, you were able to do it just like that when it was me and then 3 others.
So,
Figure out where the fuck the pillars are, since apparently those are a thing, and check on them.
Yeah. That's the plan. There's also a place that myself and a few others in my group have been trying to figure out. There aren't a lot of details to come off of, but a field of flowers where you can see the stars, some kind of gazebo.
What the fuck is a gazebo?
It's
Oh, okay.
we have those.
I didn't know they had a name.
What did you think they were? Buildings with pretty tops?
Just another fucking place in a garden, man. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's just the garden. What, you think any of the exorcists are going to bother to stop and answer my questions?
They didn't. Not a lot of them really liked questions, didn't they?
Oh yeah, especially if you're not one of the cute and docile ones.
You think they liked me? I was a menace.
I said cute and docile, not you.
Come on, I was a pretty cute for a cub. Docile, though. No, definitely not.
You, cute. Look like a drowned rat most of the time. And believe me, I've seen a drowned rat.
So are you talking... Are you actually talking...
Yes. I put him in a well.
Jesus. When did that happen?
It was a couple of years ago. He was a lot smaller then, and
I still can't believe how big he's gotten. Like, he was already big to begin with.
he wanted to get bigger. He heard about the fact that he would always be the weakest, and he was like, no.
I mean, at least he's stronger than most people, at least, so... There's that.
Yeah, but now he big. But, yeah. There's that. You know who they wouldn't mind, fucking answering? Susan.
He's the fucking prince. That makes sense.
Or the fucking wallflower. Ox.
Hmm.
Or Piglet. Peppa Pig over there.
You know, they really seemed wanting to help out as much as they can, even coming over here. And if they do...
Because you asked.
No, they suggested. I wasn't sure what I wanted them to do, to be honest, but they offered to help, regardless. And if they do decide...
Badass.
Yeah, I mean, a good number of them. And if
Well,
they...
good for her.
Look
If
at
they-
her with her little fucking naivety trying to do something when she can't do shit.
If they do decide to come over here, I'm thinking it might be good for them. All of them.
I hope she gets her ass beat.
No. Preferably not.
Yes. It's how we humble them.
Okay.
How did you get humbled?
Well, I picked...
By getting your ass beat.
Okay, but that was different. I picked a fight, like, on purpose.
Yeah, well, she obviously needs to get her ass beat for her to get her fucking stick out of her ass.
I actually know a way that we could do
Fucking
something
swaddles.
without them having to get hurt. I know someone who could help them. I mean, they need to get phones anyways, so... I know someone who can help. And believe
Talking
me...
about the...
When I got a phone, I got immediately a number in my phone. That
Yep.
one.
Yup, that's her. She's probably listening right now.
What?
She can do some interesting stuff with the phone.
You get a buzz on your phone.
Just a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, Lixie. Hi, Luca.
Okay.
Don't worry, she's chill.
Privacy doesn't exist.
I mean, if I ask
It's
her...
gonna just...
Power off his phone.
I mean, if we make it clear we don't want, to be spied on, she won't. It's almost as if we mention her name, it's like a ping that she'll get and she'll know. That's just kind of how that works. But she kind of is the go-to person here, and if there's anybody that I know can humble people, it's her. And I was honestly thinking of introducing her to a couple of the others.
Beat their ass.
Do not. There are other ways. Just... I think it will help. Because, let's be honest, all of them do need to learn something.
Oh yeah, they definitely need to learn some fucking lesson.
It'll be good. And honestly, I do think, despite the dire circumstances, this will help unite us.
Not if Huang has anything to say about it.
If he doesn't listen, I'll make him listen.
How? You can't beat him.
I'll figure it out.
Don't do something stupid. I know that's sort of your, like, go-to, but if you try to fight him, you'll lose.
I'm not
You know
gonna,
this. I know this.
I'm not gonna try to fight him.
Then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna set the
You know what
record
he can
straight.
do. How? You know what he can do.
I've had some time to practice against that. And besides,
There's a way to go against that.
just... with the facts laid out like this and the word of all of us, you know, especially what's been happening to myself, Shehan, Bahayang, he has to listen. He has to see.
He
Especially...
doesn't have to do anything. It's the dragon. You know, the oldest, the wisest, the most powerful, ability-wise and physical-wise.
Well, then he needs to know
The
that
leader.
This is above him, just as much as it above us.
Above, you say the word above, and he's going to beat you into the ground.
I'm not afraid of him.
You should be.
Well, I'm not.
You're stupid.
Maybe I am, but... if he's so wise and smart, even he needs to realize that this takes precedence over everything else.
You can't ask them to put an entire empire on pause, Jin.
I'm not. I just... we need to be united for this.
I think you're asking for too much. We're not known for our unification.
If you want to do this, it's your funeral. Just don't be surprised when your will gets stomped out.
I appreciate
You
the
know
concern.
how much that sucks.
Oh, believe me, I've fought him several times over the years. It's not fun losing. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, though. I don't think I actually... I think I mentioned it, but I don't know if you heard me. Yeah, if it looks good on you.
No.
Of course it looks good on me. It's me.
It's a compliment. You can accept it.
Shut up.
Just look a little red.
You know, despite the fact we've fought and bickered and all whatnot over the years, and you do annoy me at most of the time, but you can keep in mind that, you know, we did grow up together. I still care about you, as I do everyone else.
You're not the one I want dead.
I've certainly said it over the years a couple times.
You're fucking annoying. So,
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah, but I do it intentionally.
that's just your personality.
Yeah. Well, that was before I mellowed out, though.
Oh no, you're still annoying.
So fun to throw shit at.
This kind of reminds me of the time we snuck out over the banister. You know, the one that overlooks the, back of the palace?
Oh, you mean the one that they really should add more guards to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they didn't want us sneaking out, why not guard it more?
Well, I don't think they realized that we even could get down there, but no. I mean,
Please.
you can climb pretty well. I have decent arm strength. It was pretty easy to get down there. Kind of reminds me of this. Just sitting there.
Finally, peace and quiet, and not having an exorcist breathing down our fucking necks 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Did not like the scolding that came after, though.
Nah. It was worth it, though.
Don't get how the other Zodiacs can't see that the inner palace is fucking suffocating.
I think they do. I just don't think they're afraid to bring it up. Or I think they're afraid to bring it up. Or they don't know how to. They've got...
That's just it. I don't think they knew before, because they never left.
That's why I have a
The
feeling...
world was just that.
I mean, that's why I have a feeling being out here will help immensely.
You mean creating some general discourse when they go back and realize that's just a gilded cage? Oh yeah. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
But that... I think maybe that can still apply to how we take we take care of Yilong. Rather than being so hands-off as we've been all these years, maybe we can take a more direct approach, actually make change.
It'd be great if I knew why the fuck we're all just kept inside. But no one will ever answer the damn question.
I really think the only one that knows is Juan, to be honest. But he says we have a duty to just preserve, the identity of the Zodiacs.
Preserve, you mean rot away inside a cage? Then yeah, sure. Preserving, right?
But it's always like I have said before, why do we have these abilities if we aren't allowed to use them for good?
To use them, not for good. I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Your ability is highly beneficial to others, you know that, right?
Yeah, I can steal their shit.
More than that, you know this.
And that's what everyone else sees my ability as, so...
That doesn't have to be that way.
What's the point in putting effort into changing it when they don't want it to change?
It's a two-way street. Believe me, I've tried before, but the monkey is a thief and a liar.
Maybe this is the avenue.
Ugh. Whatever you say. No point fighting.
You need to start seeing the silver lining in things, you know?
Ew.
Believe me, it's very good for the mental health.
I don't believe in that.
It
Yeah,
will.
sort of like how certain Piggy doesn't believe that I'm a guy. You know?
We'll work on that.
You keep saying that. Right. I need to go get back to finding the orbs.
Hmm.
I think I left Mochi around.
Wait,
too
wait.
long.
You brought Moji here?
Yeah,
You didn't
you
take
all
him.
sort of left him.
Well, I thought someone was gonna bring him back. They kind of wanted me to head
No.
back.
I went to go see what the fuck is happening, and I just found Moji wandering the streets.
Hi.
So I was like, "Hey, what's up? What's happening?" He said that you got injured. I'm like, "Okay, well, that's great. So do you want to go back to Yulon, or you want to help me go find some orbs?" And he's like, "I want to find orbs." So I pulled out the orb and said, "Sniff this," and they sniffed it. So now he's gonna help me go find some.
Okay, well, hang on. He's 7.
Yeah, well, he's also a great tracker.
You do realize the others are gonna have a conniption if you don't tell them.
Oh wow, would you look at that? Me in trouble. Who would have guessed?
You could also just bring him back to avoid all that.
I have no plans of going back right now, but if you want to bring him back to Yulon,
I mean, I can meet up with the others.
you can't keep expecting all of them to drop what they're doing to go adhere to your summons. They're not going to do that again. If you want to bring them back, you need to actually go to Yulon. Stop being a fucking coward. So until you get your shit together, I'm gonna go hunt orbs with Moji. Let me know when you stop being a bitch.
At least keep him safe.
It's like you don't know me. I think I'm gonna let my little buddy get hurt. God.
Okay. Alright, let's head back. Nice scene for me. Good shit. Good shit.
No. Yeah.
Good shit.
Where
It has been done.
got you a little embarrassed. Giving you a
Yes.
compliment. The horror.
No one compliments me.
Well, I did. I just did.
Whoops. Also, it's nice to know that as soon as I step out, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be fucking confused, and then I'm probably be like, you know what, maybe it's better I just don't step out, if that's
Please.
the case.
Please, 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 please. Good, it's exactly what I wanted. Right, while waiting, let me charge these. Because people are still not
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Alright, if that's the case, I'm probably gonna at least temporarily end stream, and I'll just start it back up when we're back in RP. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want my full body to die later, so I'm going to charge them while waiting.
Yeah, same. I probably will do that too. I was just trying to test some of this stuff.
Pew, 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 pew.
I got my gun. It has a flashlight, which works pretty well actually. This will work great in the map. And
Nice.
laser. Laser, and then it's got a suppressor.
Let's see. Which outfit to wear? I think I might use his regular outfit for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a new outfit he got from Ozma. I don't think he wants to fuck this up any more than it probably already has been, so.
Fair, let me also... Yo, are y'all hopping on?
Flashlight and laser. God forbid someone has a. Imagine if this worked on fucking on Nazuko's gang leader. That would be hilarious.
What, the gun?
The laser pointer. Look.
Oh my fucking god.
I so desperately. Here, Demi requested on me. I need. I really wanted to kind of work on Nazuko's gang leader. Because this goes really far. Look. See it? Over there?
Yeah.
It's on the wall.
Whee!
I'm gonna put in a fresh
I see
magazine.
a map? What is that? Warehouse by Ryaba?
Did it ejected? The only thing I didn't have time to do is like add a knife or something, but it's fine.
Yeah.
My goal as Fusion is to try and avoid any close quarter combat situations as much as possible anyways, so. At some point I need to add one of
Knife.
his one of his big guns on him soon.
I'm literally just a brawler. I don't need fucking weapons. My
Yeah.
fists are my
I have to have something.
Hi, I'm the non-combatant. Shank.
Hi, Damie.
Also, I do have. I think
Oh,
I.
no.
By the way, I do have my 3 that I'm picking for the time skip.
Ooh.
Yeah? Who?
Yeah. Well, Carmen, Yin, and Access.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
When for access is my question.
Pre-Jungle Juice.
Oh, he's gonna be a little
Okay.
shitling. Please let him be a little shit.
Yeah.
How old are you gonna be?
I'm probably gonna have him be like 16, 15, 16.
This is going to be such an unopportune moment for the sister come over. Just like, you know, this is going to be really funny for me.
Yeah.
Why is my
Yeah.
brother a baby again? And yet he's still bigger than you.
Fuck off.
Why are you big and louder and a bitch?
Why are you... Why are you kind... Why are you kind of a
Now
bitch?
they're both gonna actually.
Oh, I'm
be
sorry. Were you
acting the
testing
same,
something? Wait, hold on. I could go back.
No,
I could go back.
Because
It's okay, I was just gonna.
Access is a lot
What
more
kind-
Did you hear
complicated
that?
now.
Still had it.
No, I have not had any time to do anything this week.
Aim.
Piety.
Where's Pix? Let me find them.
Cosmos, look.
There they are.
Wow.
And then it's also got a
Look
laser.
at
Hey guys, it's me.
Who the fuck are you?
It's me.
Blood
Hi. Oh my god.
Why are you kind of hot now?
Sorry, say it again.
Was that
So
you?
what-
I cut out.
Why
Oh
are you
shit!
hot?
I know what I forgot to add. Fuck! I forgot to add the fucking cyber. I forgot to add the
Why are you
fucking
hot?
hack
Hold
punkers.
Honestly,
will I have
is
time?
that it's
Maybe. Maybe. I closed Unity.
Damn.
I'm not sure.
This is gonna be a teenager.
Why
This is
kinda?
too easy, like, what
No fucking way, dude.
So I need to become a
It's-
gator,
It's Pix.
right?
Yeah.
Do I-
Komodo dragon.
Juna, do you
Heck,
think
yeah,
I
you
have
use,
time to
monitor lizard or
put the
Komodo
fucking
dragon, yeah.
punk hacker acid on?
Okay.
Because that's what I forgot to
I'll
add
need your
onto
tail.
this.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
You just drop it on.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Just
should have
That's really the
time.
only
hope
thing,
and pray Unity opens quickly.
other than scales.
Yeah.
I don't think
Scales
it would do
Okay,
much.
like, I'd just be
so
like,
her
I
voice
might
is
actually-
sort of
what?
just like this, right?
might actually-
Creatures is just her voice.
They have long,
Pretty much, yeah.
I might actually
forked tongues.
end
Damn.
stream for now, just while I do this. So
Damn.
I'll be right back, guys.
She's ever so slightly
Yeah, also,
different.
damn.